And good evening one, good evening all. Welcome back to another episode here, live and exclusive to twitch.tv. I am your host, Swishbone, as we play Trails in the Sky, second chapter. At the end of the last stream, we managed to liberate Genis Royal Academy from the inside as we continue to protect Estelle from all the mean comments people say about her. The chat box is over in that direction, so get any comments you want to get in there. For the remainder of the time, I'll do what I can to get through it all with you. So we're going to find out what the students and that had to say here at Genis before we hit the road and continue our game. Hey Braces, nice work out there. Still keep on your toes. The case may be solved, but the real work starts now. None of the lights have worked ever since the orbital device went on the fritz. Until this thing gets sorted out, we'll be engulfed in darkness in the truest sense. I couldn't be happier. Estelle, do you want to introduce him to some ultra-violence? I think he deserves it. He thinks you can creep around in the dark like that? Hey guys, seriously, thanks. You all came through for us this time.
No, it's nice to hear that the girl got worried about it at all.
She's right, you know. We might not have been so lucky if it weren't for the reinforcements. Hey, cut it out. I was only there by pure coincidence. I ain't gonna have the courage of that old guy.
How was the janitor anyway?
Yeah, he's not too bad. He's been really tired though, so he's still sound asleep. Meanwhile, good evening everyone. See you in the chat there saying that you've made it. Welcome. How are you doing? You enjoying the first day of the week? Well, first day of free for me, because as of Wednesday, I am on vacation again. As I will be hitting Sunnycon this weekend, and I'm very much looking forward to it. It's hot there, is it? I've seen my local temperature thing saying it's in the 30s. Here it's down to 16. It's a lot cooler here.
Phew, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm super relieved. You can lean to me. I gotta at least take care of the guy now, or it won't feel right.
Let's see.
Thanks. We'll leave it to you.
Well, if you get the chance, come out of school again.
You guys are welcome anytime.
Yeah, I promise.
We'll see you then.
Both his breathing and pulse have finally stabilized. Right now, he's just tired of sleeping soundly. He'll be awake soon enough.
Yep, nothing more going on here. And nah, you're not enjoying the week. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it gets better for you. As I say, it's always tough at the very start of the week, isn't it? And then it slowly, usually, improves. Everyone's distracted by what's been going on, so now's my chance. Time to study like crazy and get ahead of the competition. I mean, studying and getting ahead of the competition is a good idea. Get a brush up on your studies, kids. Make sure you're dedicated. You might have a chance at becoming who you want to be. You guys getting something to eat too? Once everyone was settling and calmed down, I got real hungry. Guess it doesn't really take much to be able to pass behind them, huh? Young lady pate, young lady plate, go on.
Hey guys, you hungry, right? Make sure you eat. No good cause of eating on an empty stomach.
We literally just eaten right in front of you. Ah, extra scene.
Oh, here they are.
Hey, things going okay?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, I'm sure you got a lot on your plate too. Nah, we were just waiting for the most part.
That's not his cake for the members of the student council. That's the real hard part, though.
Yeah, you're right. You'll be starting a new term under these conditions.
Oh, I guess you will, huh? Will things be okay here?
For now. We're trying to think of what we can do as the student council.
After all, it's our academy. We want to do as much as we can for ourselves. For your sake, and for Chloe's too. She's already doing the best she can over at the Capitol. Let's see.
Once everything's settled, come by the academy again. We'll get Chloe and have a party in the cafeteria, yeah?
In that case, we should get those costumes for the school play and make it a costume party. After all, we'll have both knights and our fair princess in attendance. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be really fun.
For some of us, maybe. Besides,
That's you, huh?
Say, Hans, what is it? I see, I know it. You can't forget those profound, passionate nights spent gazing longingly in one another, can you? I guess it's time for me to face the facts and accept your confession of love, which is no trouble at all, I assure you. Please, Hans, I'm trying to be serious here. If you want to talk about the past, I'll be glad to hear you out anytime. Of course, I doubt anything you'd say would change things between us. Meaning? Basically, we're friends. You've come back and you're here, standing in front of me. That's what matters, right? Yeah, you're right.
Man, oh man is so clumsy. Still, it's kind of nice.
I don't know what to make of that scene, people. I really don't. Extra scene you can unlock, I suppose. It's all good. It's all good fun. Let's see what else is going on around here. Oh, girls' locker room. That's Raina, I think. Oh.
Yeah, it's a new term, but crazy things keep happening. I wonder when things will get back to normal. I hope the music club starts back up soon.
Oh, man, braces are so cool. I've always felt that way about braces, but seriously, they never fail to impress. Estelle, Joshua, you two should be proud of yourselves. I don't know what the future has in store for me, but I hope it's something as great as what you guys are doing. Pleasure to inspire you, I guess. See what's going on in here. Oh, that's the Dean. Estelle, Joshua, you've done exceedingly well. Thanks to you, we were able to rescue all our precious students. As a representative of the Academy, allow me to offer my most sincere thanks.
I'm just relieved we're able to sort everything out without things going from bad to worse. I never dreamed the Academy might get attacked.
Yeah, we may have been a bit naive in our judgments. There really isn't anywhere safe in the current situation. The society you're after. They seem to be the unknown masterminds behind this case. If not for you bracers, we would have been unable to overcome this danger. I hope you will continue your efforts to restore order as soon as possible. For the sake of Chloe, too, who strives alone in the capital.
Yeah!
We'll do whatever we can. Which obviously means we're going to end up in the capital at some point.
So, Joshua, you did most amazingly. Of course, that's no surprise. You were my students.
He'd took very good care of us during our stay at the Academy. I still remember your classes very well, even now. Even Estelle was motivated for once.
Yeah, I was. I totally was.
You can't remember anything, can you?
No, it's just blank, that's all. Don't bring up such an old topic out of nowhere, okay? Oh, what are you two whispering about? Let your teacher hear too.
Motivated for once, but also very much like me, not remembering it. I did say before that Estelle is literally me.
Nothing!
Oh boy. The janitor's condition has stabilized. I'm really glad it was nothing serious. Let's go visit him later.
The students have all already moved on, it seems. They've totally forgotten the tremendous events that just happened here. Surely the young get very resilient. Estelle, Joshua, here, it's not much, but it's the least thanks I can offer.
Oh, nice, thank you, Gambler Jack Volume 12. She gave us a book. How awesome is that? And exactly, that literally is me. Estelle, don't put me on the spot. That literally is me.
Someday I'd like to turn this case into a novel. Of course, that's once we go back to normal life. If we do.
Oh, thanks for what you guys did. I'm so glad things were settled safely. Now's where things get hard. But I'm sure we can handle it if we all work together. Yes, because the power of friendship will save the world, people. Oh, sup, Bracers? Nice work with that case. I can hardly even find words to thank you.
No, you're welcome. Say about it. Feel a bit better?
Of course. Calm and control is my motto.
I see.
Oh, check it out. Smug Estelle. Smug Estelle is back.
You sure seem pretty scared.
Estelle, don't poke the sensitive bits more than you need to.
Oops, really noted.
Anyway, I'm glad everyone's safe. Okay, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Thank you so much for saving us. No, we're just glad you're safe.
Quite the disaster, huh?
Seriously. Still, the fact that Chloe is actually Princess Claudia. I think that surprises me more than the whole hostage thing.
That surprises you? I thought it was an open secret.
The case is settled, but this is where the real challenge starts. This is, after all, our first experience of a life without ornaments. I'm sure it won't be easy, but we're all just gonna have to suck it up and get used to it.
Yeah, so I'm going from having full power to no power. It's never fun. I've had those power cuts, they're annoying. It's weirdly tiring being a hostage. Maybe it's because I was so nervous, but my shoulders are all tight.
Well, that's no big deal in the long run, don't you think? The two of us ended up safe, and that's what matters.
True, but even so... but I wish we could have helped with the plan. If we'd all attacked at once, we probably could have gotten at least one. Huh? Nikita, what?
You idiot! What the heck is that mouth of yours spewing?
Whoa!
A janitor got shot, you know! If you know how dangerous things are, why would you bring up something like that?
Well, yeah, I know, still... Hey, Nikita, why are you so angry?
Don't ask me! Why don't you think about yourself?
Oh, no. It's triggered that classic reaction. In other words, she's mad at you. Think why. I'm terrible at this, and even I know what's going on here, lad. Braces, really good work. I'm busy for my part getting ready for start classes again. Let's both do our best.
Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Yeah, everyone. You have my sincerest gratitude for saving Milady. As a representative of the household, allow me to offer you our heartfelt thanks. No, we don't need thanks, really.
Yeah, we were just fulfilling our duties.
Well, races are always so humble. Still, I'm quite indebted to you. Thanks to you solving this case, the gap between us has been filled in as well. So then that means you two made up. Yes, for now at least. It seems she at least understands my position. However, I do not believe she's satisfied. Oh, but of course! How can I possibly be satisfied having people arrange my wedding without any input from me? As I said, please stop focusing on such small details. Felicity, you need to possess a broader view of things. This is my future, you know! What about that is small? Now, calm down, you two.
Can you really call this making up?
It's hard to say. Well, I guess it's true they return to how they usually are.
And yes, I couldn't resist the brief Valley Girl voice then for Raina. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not the voice I've given her before. Just something about the dialogue made me think of that kind of like totally like whatever kind of vibe.
It's like no big deal, you know, your family does it for sunrise, why are you kicking it off of me?
You know, kind of thing.
I'm getting me lamp ready for the night. It's a shame I couldn't find any cute lampshades. I just have to make a dreamy strawberry-colored one instead. I should ask for Kaden for help with that later.
Alice wants to make a strawberry lampshade. And she's not said what it's made of, people. Yeah, I'm just leaving that one there.
Nothing gets her down, does it? Alice is over there getting her lamp ready. She said she doesn't like the design much, but you wouldn't know it by looking at her. I'm amazed she can bounce back so quickly.
And you, Monica, I got my eyes on you as well. Keep your poems away from the stream. Even though I do secretly want to cosplay Monica from DDLC at some point. Just to creep people out of con by walking up to them and giving them really creepy poems. Good work! You can leave further guarding to me! Sorry I was so late in getting here. With our airships unusable, deployment takes time. Oh, well, don't worry about it. We managed to do the job for you, so it's fine. Right, back to the guild to report this quest. Yeah, if her name's Monica, be suspicious. Correct. Just because we can.
Should have done that.
Well, to be fair, all they were doing, Agate, was feasting at the side of the road when I attacked them. They didn't really do anything. It was us who did the thing.
Care for a rematch?
Yeah, the aim of this is not to get experience, by the way. It's to get materials. Because some of these enemies drop very useful materials.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, they gave us Sepith, but nothing else. Ouch, 4,000 damage, wow.
Piece of cake.
Yay, we got some tender poultry. Awesome. I need more tender poultry because it's needed for a sandwich that I can make, which restores craft points, and it's a great way to gain the advantage between battles without having to, like, spend forever attacking enemies to build it up. So we'll head back to town because I believe we've also got the quest. Yep, so we can hand those two in. We've also got the new Ansel Path monster and the Saphir Tower. Now the Saphir Tower, I believe, is over on the other side of the other side of the water. So I'm going to see if we can get over to that side of town. See, there it is. Gold Seaside Way and then Saphir Tower. Right, so we need to head over the bridge.
Hey, good work. Sound things were pretty tough over at the school. Guess I should have expected it, but you took care of it all, no problem. You're welcome. We couldn't have done it without your quick response, though, Jean.
She's right. It was thanks to Connor and the others who were able to break in, essentially.
Haha, that's my job after all. Anyway, I'm just relieved things turned out all right. Of course, with the orbital blackouts and thing, we can hardly relax. Yeah, there's no telling what the society might be up to either. So we gotta move with caution from now on. Definitely. Well, take care of yourselves, okay? Oh, and right. About the case of the Academy. I went ahead and put together the paperwork for it. If you want to collect your reward, you'll need to formally report in. Ah, yeah, thanks, Sean.
Well then, if you'll pardon us. So if I go up here now, it should be showing. No, it's not showing. Okay, never mind. Yeah, there we go. Reported the results for the occupation of Genis. We got 10,000 Mira and 8 BP for that too, which is awesome.
Good work. Seems like you safely achieved your goal. If you have any jobs completed, come by and report them.
So what we'll do now is we'll head into the inn so we can go downstairs to ride aboard and get across. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everything's fine here. Thank you very much.
Oh, this must be
the ferry Jean mentioned. You kids all get across over to the other side?
Yes, we'd like to, but, how much did it cost exactly?
No fair, miss, by the order of the map. The wait's going to be about half an hour or so. This whole thing's been murder on the residents, let me tell you.
It's almost forever. Yeah. It's gotta get passengers on both sides of the river, not much you can do.
Well, how about this, Estelle? Shall we cross over?
There's not any other way across, so...
Yeah, let's get in line then. Yeah, so how's everything going so far? All good here, very, very, very well, Queen. Thank you very much. How's it going for you so far this evening? Or this afternoon? Or however time works. Sorry for the wait. It's your turn next. On the boat now, come on.
Okay.
Thank you. What happened to the boats that were in the previous mayor's estate? Couldn't we like use those? Or is that just me? Am I thinking too logically here? In the interim then, yeah, what we need to do is head out of town, which starts the Atrium Causeway route. Hey, good work! I was just reporting to the mayor's mansion about the case of the academy. I'm gonna take a break here before I head back to the guild. Yeah, the plot demands we do it this way exactly, you're not wrong. Yeah, I thought no one was looking, so I took a little breather, you know. Just then Rocco came by on patrol. Man, lately he's been working real hard. Alright guys, slack off. For a second, you take your eyes off him. So I'm pumping him up as I make my schedule rounds. Okay, Rocco. Rock on, I guess. Do a quick save and then we'll head towards the Saffel Tower. Because there's a demon there that I need to take out. As we continue to explore the land of chaos. Yeah, you got a fair point only lately. It seems like you've been doing it a lot longer than that, doesn't it? You're not wrong. Oh. I want to try and kill these birds if I can because they give the item tender poultry. And you can use it to make a sandwich, which generates craft points. It's that and also acerbic tomatoes, which you need, so they're not the easiest to get hold of. So we've got to keep on going, keep on attacking. Ah, Saffel Tower is this way. Okay. I wonder if it's going to be in the tower or waiting at the base of the tower. Because in the past, it's been intermittent on that. I'm assuming it's going to be near the base. Yeah, there it is. That's our monster, people. Yeah, we'll go in a defensive wedge formation. Right, let's start. Wow, they have 13,000 HP. Okay, these are going to be a nightmare to fight, I think. That's a big start. And then for you, right in the middle.
Take this! Final
Fire beam. Excellent, that's more than half their health, so that's going to be a big help. Cold allies. Not a cancelling move at least, that's good news. I thought I was going to cancel arts, and that would have annoyed the hell out of me. Ah, that's blinded him, which is annoying. Other than that, it's not been too bad. Go with those two again. As for you, you've not got any arts and you're blinded. So that's a problem. So now then, do I have anything that gets rid of blind? Yes, I do. Purging Balm, that'll do. Managed to get a critical hit, which is helpful. No, that's still alive. I'm surprised. Well, technically I do, but technically I don't at the same time, Queen. Because Agati and Tita aren't really a couple. They're more like brother and sister, aren't they?
See what I got?
Oh, the Wheel of Time. What the hell?
Too slow. Wheel of time.
When did Estelle become M. Bison from Street Fighter? That was a Psycho Crusher move. She which was Psycho crushed into death. Nah, this time it missed. I was afraid that might happen. I had a feeling that might be a possibility, which is always annoying.
I gotta give it my all. Okay.
Yes. She turns into Barrett from Final Fantasy. And summons a satellite from space. Yep, sorry we resist that. So you're not gonna be getting us with that. Because these guys are getting on my nerves with the amount of turns they're getting, I'm gonna go big. Might as well move out of the way because I'm not going to be messing around. Yeah, she switched to the wrong target then. Well, I'm just going to have Joshua do that again. He's got the EP, so might as well use it. Boom, there we go, that'll do nicely. Okay. Might as well save your craft points for now. Yeah, I'm coming after you now, pal. Wow, they really don't like Estelle at the moment. Because I'm a little crazy, I'm going to give him a lot of craft points.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Not bad experience, that surprisingly. Not bad at all. The best thing is, because of Estelle's armament setup, I can actually use Teral on Agate right now and heal everybody else at the same time. I can do it with ease. Because she actually has an armament equipped that allows her to essentially get her all her energy points back. Yeah, spinning stick of doom. I'm not going to argue with Estelle when it comes to using the spinning stick of doom. Empty as your... I'm not sure I should read that one. Oddly enough. Yeah. Hey. I'm not quite sure they thought that one through. That's one I think I'm going to leave alone. So now what we need to do is we can head to Erletten, which is one of the next guild points, I believe. And we should be able, with any luck, to find some more information out here. We do need to report to the guild, but that means going back across the bow, and I think I'll be able to carry on the story via Erletten. Because that might allow us to go to Zeiss, potentially. Yeah, it should do. We should be able to go to Zeiss. I can aim my gun, but it's not like I can actually fire it. Just thinking about it has me sweating a few bullets of my own, so try not to dwell on it. If you can't shoot the weapon, then don't bother. Yes, Queen, deny everything. It said nothing. The County Tunnel is totally blacked out right now, but apparently a lone traveler just passed through a little bit ago. Seems they were a researcher with the Central Factory, but across the tunnel as it is now, that takes some serious guts. Honestly, it's hard for me to understand the forts of capable people like that. Well, we can actually cross it because we've got the night vision goggles accessory, so I can equip that with someone. Seems like the situation's not going to end anytime soon. In which case, my orbital stove's not going to be working for a while either. Guess I'll have to reconsider the menu at some point. Though, as a man striving forward on the path of cuisine, it's incredibly frustrating. I've not got any of these, but they're not exactly brilliant. Apart from that one, which has got Defense Plus. So I might get a couple of those, because it could come in handy. It's more for the defense buff. It's not the healing. The healing is useful, but the Defense Plus 10% for free is even better. Now we can rest everyone. Yeah, 200 mirror, I can afford it. Apparently we got a transmission from another squad. I wonder if something came up. Incidents haven't exactly been rare lately. Way to be not so specific. But then again, makes him a good soldier, I suppose, if you're not revealing the news. Not leaking state secrets and all that. We just received word about the incident at the Academy. It seems like we've taken control back without too much damage, so I'm thankful for that, but there may be more uprisings taking advantage of the chaos like this. Let's both keep our guard up and be careful. Attacking a school at a time like this? That ain't human. What a terrible thing. I suppose it was, but we were there to stop it, so let's not worry. I can hardly believe some guy braved the tunnel the way it is now without batting an eye. I'd heard he was heading back to Zeiss on urgent business, but could anything be that urgent? The guy's got balls, that's for sure. Courage like that's almost enough to steal a guy's heart. No, Joker and the Phantom Thieves aren't around. Don't be doing that. Yeah, so we need to go to both Zeiss and Roland. So it doesn't matter if we got Zeiss first. I am gonna have to equip something for that though. So, I'm gonna need these, the night goggles. This is gonna look a bit weird if I'm right. Yep.
Well, with the night vision goggles on, I can actually see. But without them, yeah, I know what it feels like to be a bat now.
There's virtually no light down here otherwise. In the interest of not getting lost, we should wear the goggles and then we pass through here.
Got it.
Yep, see, I read the script, but even so, this is weird. The filter, I'm playing in ultra wide with basically a huge black border. This is odd. And now that's interesting. Only the people who've actually got it, the goggles equipped don't get afflicted with blind. Ah! Okay, well, the experience down there is virtually non-existent. So there's not much point fighting here yet. That's actually a really rather clever touch. That you have literal blind status when you not got the night vision goggles on. I actually quite like that. I don't remember it doing that in that mission that we had. Well, we can try and attack, but we're not going to hit. Yeah, that was a miss. Oh well, Joshua still hit. And the Gate should as well. We might as well finish this fight now. Oh, wow. Okay.
We did it!
Joshua and Tita went, fuck your state as a fact, basically. Joshua and Tita are like, high levels go boo. Oh, we've been surprise attacked. Oh no. Anyway.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And so this Parisian music is so baffling. There's an enemy up ahead. I can see the red dot. Yeah, he had to miss at some point. And Estelle's definitely going to miss. But it's fine. We can tank the damage. And be able to build our craft points with it, so it's not too bad. Yeah, they do middling damage. Nothing to worry about. Boo.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yes, this is actually quite a clever way of making this more challenging. Now we've been surprise attacked. And I really can't be bothered with this, so... Ah, that's disappointing. Wow, a Gate missed this time. Oh no. Ew, stop puking on Estelle. Stop being mean to Estelle. I say this every time I stream. We need to stop being mean. Not this time, my friend. Yay!
That's that then. Let's move out.
I can imagine playing this mode on the original PSP extremely annoying. Because the PSP screen was already quite small, so to restrict your view like this on a PSP screen would be awful. The advantage I've got at least is I've got like a 34-35 inch 2919 ultra wide monitor. So I've got a huge view, which is making a big difference. Hang on, what's lighting down here?
Holy!
Well, this is darker than I figured it'd be.
I hope everyone here is okay. Speaking of which, the elevator will be dead, won't it?
Definitely. We'll have to make use of the stairs if we want to go to the other floors. So, Gatsy, you can have your equipment back now. So, the night goggles are being replaced by... It was the Master Beads, I believe. Must admit, raising the defense with Vajra could be quite good as well. Screw it, I'll go with that for now. See if anyone's in the actual factory down here. There probably isn't, because it's all completely gone. And that door is still locked. Oh, there is someone here. If you like a face, he's out with a professor somewhere. Apparently there's a request from the Royal Army, but it seemed kind of urgent. To be honest, I feel a bit nervous that Faye around. Well, Faye was on board the RCL, so I suggest she's with them. That's where it makes sense to, anyway. Yep, there's the stairs. Because we can't use the elevator or the escalator. We have to use the stairs.
Oh, my bracers. You okay, Hazel? It seems pretty dark in here. Well, I have a lamp, so I'm okay, but most research activity has been completely suspended. Without orbital energy, there's not much we can do, really.
Seems the situation is more serious than we thought.
But right now is when the Fountain Factor's power is most needed. The entire staff is working together to resume research as soon as possible. Yeah, if there's anything we can do, just say. Everyone, thank you. I hope I can count on you when the time comes.
Sorry, I'm afraid our factory is currently closed to business. None of the equipment we use for machining is working.
Oh, right. Well, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? If we can't manufacture quartz or greater slots, we're kind of in trouble.
Yeah, keep in mind we are kind of lucky to have arts right now. Does feel like a waste to be sitting on the Sepith, though.
But still, if it's just for a little while, we might be able to do something. Huh?
Can you get the factory working?
Yeah, probably. If we use the generator. Oh, right, of course.
Tita? What the heck's this generator you're talking about?
You see...
Joshua explained by using the zero field generator, the factory's functionality could be temporarily restored. Oh, so it's a generator that Professor Russell made. I'd love to give it a spin. Can I try it out?
Sure, no problem. Would you help me then, Eric?
Yeah, I'm not much of an assistant compared to you, so go easy on me. On activation, the zero field generator restored powers to the factory's tools. Yeah, it looks like we're back in business, for the moment anyway. Considering the base fear, this is only a temporary fix, huh?
Yeah, it won't last that long. It'll go back to how it was before soon. I see. It's only a temporary solution.
Yeah, gotcha. Anyway, let's get your stuff tuned now while we can then. Right, so we can upgrade our slots again at least. I think you've got all your... Oh, I can upgrade Joshua's, but the issue I've got is... Well, against Sepith, I've got to be careful of the Sepith I've got. That's one I can afford. And that one. And I think... Yeah, I'll leave it there for him. Estelle is now complete. She can use it on all of them. Agate, that's cheap. That's cheap-ish. That's cheap-ish. That one I can afford. And then Tita. That one and that one. The problem I've got is I've not got a lot of blue Sepith. That's the issue. I've got to be careful in that respect, because like if we want to get a HP 4, for example, it costs 300. So there's a lot of Sepith that I need to be wary of here. I mean, I've got in my inventory, I've only got one of those, so I might get one anyway, because it's cheap. Same for that one. And that one too. Going by the time one, I've already got action. Cast 2. I've got 2 of those in my inventory. Move 3. I've not got any of those, so that'll come in handy. They're expensive, but they're worth it. I'm gonna get 1 more of those. Cloak I've now got. I've already acquired that one, so that's useful. EP4. That's a good one. As is Hit 4. And Confuse could come in handy. But use that method, you should be able to use the factory like normal. Since you got the professor's invention, use it as best you can. So we'll get that game saved. Look at the armaments wise. Yeah, he's got EP4 and EP Cut 4. That makes him very useful. He's got EP Cut 1. Thing is, he's not really a magic user. Although it would get him access to Clock Down, which is pretty damn good. I think Defense 4 will take his attack right down. Yeah, that's kind of why I don't want to do it, because his attack at the moment is quite high, I think. Yeah, 946, so it'd take him down by 40. That's a lot. That really is a lot. I can live dangerously and give T-Tar attack 4 because I can. Yeah, screw it. I'm going for it. I'm going to live dangerously. Okay, right, let's head to the guild. We have light. We can see. Hey! No longer matters which side of the staircase we use because it's not in use anymore.
Right on time. Oh, come on, Kilika!
Did you notice how the characters switched positions then? That was the ultra wide at work.
Were you seriously guessing that we'd be coming by? That floating city is the source of our current troubles, no? If you cannot reach it directly, the most logical course of action is to ensure the various guild branches are alright. Yeah, that's logical.
She does have a point.
That's Kilika. Small talk aside, you can imagine how things have been here. Zeiss is practically built on a culture of orbit worship at this point. Losing them is a shock, to say the least. Chief Murdoch's been trying his best, but the citizens remain as panicked as ever. I was afraid of that. I hope he's okay. It'd be nice if we could help Mr. Murdoch out, but I don't know if we can. I'm sure he'd appreciate the company for a moment, if nothing else. The other major problem facing the city is the Chaldea Tunnel. With orbital lighting non-functional, passage through it has become much harder. No kidding! We came through them on the way here!
You can hardly see in front of yourself. And to the extent, it is very dangerous.
There's more. The water pump at Elmo is currently non-functional, and the hot drinks remain closed. Oh, nuts! Mrs. Mao must be really sad. That should be everything. Now it's my turn for questions, if you don't mind. What happened after I left Carnia Tower? A heck of a lot!
Estelle and company explained how the floating city appeared, and about the zero field generator.
I see. So it is the Aureole. It seems this was guaranteed to happen the moment they took the towers.
Yeah, most likely.
When you think about it, heading to the towers is probably a waste of time. It's kind of depressing. We have little time for regrets now. If nothing else, it sounds as though you attain a far greater understanding of their plans in your visits to the towers. What we must focus on for now is putting what we know to use for the future. Kilika! Would you mind fixing my phone, by the way? Guiding you a better future will be hard if I can't get in touch after all. Okay. Well, Etsina, you have the honors. Okay.
Choose member to remove the zero field generator. Oh. Right, well, I need to have Titas on, and Joshua's not as big a magic person. It's going to have to be Joshua. Which is annoying because of his death move is really good. I may have to switch that around at some point.
All done. Should be fine now.
T to flip to switch on the phone.
As I would expect of Professor Russell, he's done well again. Thank you, everyone. This will help tremendously. Nothing to it.
I'm just glad everyone we could be of assistance.
Well, we gotta get a move on and get the rest of the guild going, but... Need anything else? This city lies in the shadow of Lyston Fortress, so keeping order will not be difficult. Still, if you could, check the board. And as I intimated earlier, checking on the central factory in Elmo may be wise. Their problems seem to be compounding themselves. Will do then!
We'll keep that in mind. With the phone fetch, you can call team members from another branch to Zeiss. If you wish to call others, select call allies or speaking to Killiker. Cool. So let's see what's on the board here then. We got the Ritter Roadway monster, called the Blade Cougar. Deliberately trained for combat. Direct attack may KO instantly. So we need to have protection against death moves. And then this one, the Abyss Worm, on the track lanes. No details are known. Respond with caution. That's annoying. So I'm down to only 2 members who can use arts. And once I get to roll them, I'm going to face the problem of only having 1. So, and that's where I might have to take arts off even Estelle, which is going to be a real problem. That's going to make it very challenging. For now, though, let's go to the factory and briefly talk to the foreman up in the 2nd floor. Yeah, everything is dark. There he is. You gonna talk to me? No? Okay. Oh, Estelle and Joshua! And Tina too!
Hey, we're back. Hello, sir. It's been a while.
I'm glad to see you well. And I'm glad to see you're back safely. Was the rebel's invention of any use?
And the generator? You bet. It's been a huge help.
If anything, the Royal Army's probably more thankful than anyone. Until communication was restored, a lot of bases were cut off. I see. So for now, at least it's having the intended effect.
Yeah, which is good, but... Steve, is the central factory okay? I bet you guys can't move doing research when it's dark like this, huh?
Yes, it's a terrible situation all around. I'm absolutely inundated with requests for help right now. Actually, I'm working on that as we speak.
Dang, sounds really rough.
If there's anything we can do, we'd be happy to help. Just contact the guild, and we'll come right over. Yes, thank you. You all take care too. I'd love to resume research immediately, but we have to get a mountain of problems to get her through first. Whew. Anyway, for now I need to load some paperwork. Okay. So, with him being out of the way, we'll need to go to the hot springs. I wonder if Professor Russell's up in his lab, out of curiosity. No, but you are.
Braces. Hey, long time no see. Glad to see you well.
You too, Cal. Sure seems like things are pretty rough around here.
Yes, everything from the lights to the experiment equipment is dead. By the way, what happened to that gunner?
You mean Olivier? He went back to his home country.
Home country? Sir Olivier, was he? Yeah, he was from another nation. Is that so? What a shame. I would love to attempt and take a look at the new model gun. Of course, I know now's not the time for that. If this phenomenon continues as it is, my research is going to need to be completely redone.
Carl?
Seems like the situation is really pushing it to the edge. Yeah. You know that moment you spend forever preparing a report and then your boss says, I need it in this format instead. And you go, That's what's happened to this guy. Right now we're in the situation where all the elements have lost their orbital energy. A case like this happened before, so I tried a logical deduction, but I still don't have a clue. Professor Russell might know something, but I never thought something like this would happen. I'm just glad this happened after the RCL's upgrade evaluation was finished. After all, we can study the data even without the ailments. Of course, right now the priority is on comprehending and researching the current phenomenon.
From what I've heard, the RCL made a safe splash down. One way or another, that's a relief. I'm thankful from the depths of my heart to the crew who protected the ship.
I'm sure Julia will appreciate your comments when we get a chance to pass them on to her, which I'm sure will happen at some point. Meantime, 4th floor. What have we got going on up here? Yeah, Ray's family back. He was doing some cooperative research with Russell on the RCL. But while I was managing the greenhouse, Ray was researching leading edge tech. Damn it! I gotta step up my game! I'll get results of my research by next period. Phew, finally managed to make it back. Ormus may not be working, but the greenhouse is safe. Terry's done at least the basic level of work, I guess. My previous go well with the RCL. Now here's me thinking he would have given me something for acknowledging his journey, but nope, not this time. Antoine! Oh, kitty!
Oh, bracers. And Tina, too.
Hi, Dr. Miriam.
It's been a while. I'm glad to see you all look well. You too, Dr. Miriam. Well, I mean, aside from all the craziness going on right now, anyway, I imagine work's pretty tough. Yes, for now I'm checking over our stocks of medical supplies. We'll be in deep trouble if we don't have medicine when it's needed.
Yeah, at the moment it's not exactly easy to restock with transportation so limited.
Indeed, we just have to be very conservative in our use of the supplies we do have. So you all be careful too. If you do get hurt really badly and dragged in here, I will give you an absolute earful. Well, be careful, Renegade!
What are you looking at me for?
Why did I suddenly get the vibe of Dr. Kadawaki then? You don't want to end up in my infirmary or you're not going to leave. Kind of. That was the kind of vibe I got from that. Made me think of Dr. Kadawaki for a second. You're not getting out of that bed until I say so. Ay Dios, what's going on here? It's like the factory chief said, none of the machines are working at all. If only Professor Russell was here for us at a time like this. This phenomenon that's going on. It's that thing that Professor Russell caused a while back, isn't it? In other words, anything we do while this is going on is basically pointless. Yeah, maybe I'll go home early today. Yeah, you could do that. You could sit there singing about how bored you are. I know nothing about that, of course. No. I know absolutely nothing about that. Ah, people are on the roof.
Working about something like that is hanging over our heads seems ridiculous. I'm sure the world will end before long. To spend my last hours at my workplace is absolutely something I refuse to do.
I mean, yeah, you know, if the world's gonna end, what's the boss gonna do? Right, you're fired. Oh. Guess I'll die somewhere else then. You know, that's the kind of vibe. I came here because I heard you could see that object, but I didn't think it would be that big. What is happening in this kingdom?
Incredible! That floating object is so big it's mind-blowing. If I knew the distance, I'd be able to estimate its size, but I'll just have to wait for the Royal Army's investigation.
Okay, kid. Are you some kind of like... Oh, what's this? Ah, there we go. So that is what the aureole looks like from distance. And it reminds me a lot of something I've seen in another form of media. I don't want to say what it is though, because it'd be a spoiler for people who haven't seen it. I hate doing that. Because now you're all wondering, going to be scrambling as to what I'm talking about, and unfortunately, I can't tell you. And I can't even do what the big streamers do and say, get your answers in the Discord, I'll tell you there, because I don't have a Discord. Now I wonder if the weapon stores have got any new equipment. Oh man, our big sellers have always been orbital guns too. Thanks to this damned orbital shutdown thing going on, our sales have redlined. Just what the heck is the central factory doing? My livelihood's on the line here. Those researchers don't seem to get that we're in a crisis here. I think they kinda do, mate. I think you're being a bit unfair. That's a drop. 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 Yeah, nothing here that makes me go woo. I might get an extra one of them though. Purely for that boss that might use instant knockout kills. It could be useful to have like instant death covered. Oh, hang on. I can report Staffel Tower, I think. Yay! 6,500 mirror and 5 BP. Woo! Senior Bracer, rank B. We've upgraded. And we got the Gladiator belt. Nice.
Good work. It seems you successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come reporting to me.
So, the Gladiator belt, what does that do? Ooh! Increases strength and auto craft points up. Automatically recovers craft points in battle. Yes, Joshua, you're having that. Because your Black Fang move is incredibly damaging. Right, so we've got the Trap Plains monster and the Ritter Road monster to deal with. We've also got the new Ansel Path monster, which is out towards Roland, I believe. Let me just double check that, actually. Yeah, see, so there's Roland. And, the new Ansel Path, I'm not seeing it, which is annoying. What's annoying is, in order to get to Roland, I'm gonna have to go back, either go through Grancel if it'll let me do it, or have to go all the way around again, which I really don't want to do. I do not want to do that. But enough talk. Let's get out onto the highway. Oh. Right. There's our enemy. It's literally at the gates. And we can't go past it. We can't get by it. Right, okay. I need to go and do some very, very short grinding, I'm afraid, people. Not because I want to, because I have no choice in the bloody matter. Lodgings over here. Might as well pay to stay at the hotel for now. I need to get craft points up in order to defeat that, but those enemies are very, very fast and very dangerous. So, essentially, I want to be able to have my crafts ready to attack. I've got Agates, which is awesome. If I can get Joshua's, we'll be in a position then to do what we need to do. There is also the monster out here on the Trap Plains. So as you can see, Joshua's like starts moving up even when anybody else attacks.
Piece of cake.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Hopefully this won't take too long to obtain.
We're not done yet.
I'm not a fan of on-screen grinding. I'm not a fan of it. I try and avoid it where I can. Yeah, one more fight and he will have his craft points back.
That's that then. Let's move out.
You'll do. Ah! We have the purple one. Oh wow, Joshua, you missed. Luckily, he's got his craft points back anyway, so it's fine. I'm going to see if we can get T to take out those two. Perfect, thank you. And he's still alive, surprisingly.
We're good to go.
Okay, so with that now, we've got our craft points back to where we want. So we will take out this monster. Or we're going to try to anyway. Yep, they have a lot. Oh, hang on. Just realised something. I'm just gonna quickly load my game. I don't want that counting as a retreat. I've just realised something. Prevent all normal status except KO, which is what I normally have. However, I'm gonna need to avoid that this time. Right, you can have that because it prevents petrification, and you've got heal. Gonna have to take that out. I need you to use your orbital gun. So I'm gonna have to reduce your range, which is frustrating. It's frustrating to reduce Tita's range, but I've got no choice. Right, we'll try that again. Now that I've remembered the loadout. Ah, we got 3 turns at least, so that's helpful. Yeah, they're quite strong. That increases strength by 20%. I'm not wasting that. I'm going to go with this one here. The foul magma roast.
We're good to go.
Means I can also cook that, so that could come in handy.
Finished. Take this! Final freeze!
Oh, yes.
Care for a rematch?
Nice experience, too. We got a blind 2. Interesting, a blind 2. Have we already got that piece of what's it called? Sepith. No, I don't, and it's a stronger time move. So that could be useful for Joshua. He's got cast 2. I'd have to take something else off, and I'm not sure what it'd be. But if for example, I was, say I took off EP4, for instance, which would drop his EP by quite a way. I'm not sure what it does for his moves. Don't make any difference. He's better off an EP cut 2 then. Not EP cut 2, sorry, EP2. That gets some Chaos Brand as well. Now I'm going to very quickly find another fight round here. Purely because of another little exploit that I've thought of with the Gate. Because Agate can give himself craft points in exchange for HP.
Scary.
So that means that Agate is going to be much easier because we can use a lot of his moves very, very quickly. And he's back to full health now as a result of that. Meanwhile, equipment-wise, she had the one that blocked all statuses. That was it, the Grail Locket, that was the one. Whereas you had the one that increased both and did defense. It was either I think it was that one, the Master Beads, or was it no, that was it, was the Buzzer. He had the Buzzer. You're the one who had the Vajra, I think it was, to increase defense and attack. And you had the one that increases range, Long Barrel 3. That means that she's got very, 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 very long range. To the point, I can keep her at the back of the battle, and it'll be fine. Okay, we'll go report in, and then we will go after the other one. Yay! 5,000 mirror, another 5 points.
Good work. It seems that you successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come report them to me.
Onto the map, because I want to very quickly... Right, Elmo's down to the south. So we go to the south gate. And then the Wolf Fort takes us to the Calvard Republic, which we're not allowed to go to. It looks like there's a border around it. Okay. To the south we go. We're going due south, people. It's the way we're going.
That's that then. Let's move out.
End these poor sheep's career and get loads of craft points. That's the plan here. Give ourselves a chance when we go to the next area. No idea what we're going to be up against, but we're going to do our best. There's a chance we might fight more of the guild.
Should have done that.
Because the Genis Royal Academy was a secret mission. So I think there's going to be one in all 3 areas. And I'm guessing one's going to be tied to the hot springs.
Care for a rematch?
Need to check Joshua's equipment. Ah. That was it. I knew there was a reason. I thought his points weren't increasing. There are lots of you, and you're all gonna die. The crazy sheep went loco, did he?
We're not done yet.
Well, unfortunately for you, it hasn't this time. Let's keep going. So I do want to make it clear that actually I'm going to be taking time off from Trails in the Sky after tonight. Because on Wednesday, I'm going to be joined by my friend Nerdy Hound as we do a stream of Sonic Heroes. It's a game I've never played. So we're doing that as a pre-Sunicon warm-up stream. And then, of course, over the weekend, I'm at Sunicon. So I'm going to be off the air until probably a week on Wednesday after tonight. So make sure, there's a chance that we might be back on the Monday, but I can't see it because we'll probably want to do chill time after being at Con all weekend. So, yeah, in the interim, of course, tomorrow evening, you can go and catch Chris JT1985 over on YouTube. He's going to be carrying on his Watchdog stream. And then on Saturday, here on twitch.tv, same channel name, Chris JT1985, he's going to be playing through Final Fantasy IX. So do check that out. I'm going to be doing a catch-up of that when I'm back. You can also check out Queen3210's channel, where the ongoing playthroughs of Persona 3 Reload, Dishonored 2, the playthrough of Yakuza Kiwami, and the cameo from myself for Road 96. They are all up on her channel. Do go check those videos out. They are amazing. Meantime, I see a shining palm. I don't think it's going to give us much in the way of experience, but out of morbid curiosity... Oh, never mind.
Scary.
Yep, even though we killed a shining pom, we got 2 experience. The advantage, though, is all that Sepith. That is one thing I will say. You can grind Sepith from them. There is that.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Most of the time, the shining poms are impossible to hit, and if you do hit them, you do no damage. Unless you're using the S-crafts. But not when you're the levels we're at versus the levels they are.
Shouldn't have done that. That's that then. Let's move out.
This is just to get the craft points. That's all this is for.
That's that then. Let's move out.
And here is the village of Elmo, so we'll do a quick save. While we are adventuring. So we'll find out... Oh, we're a reinforcement squad sent from Leiston Fortress. Right now I'm on patrol around the village. I'm the sub-commander from the 4th Port. Elmo Village is calmer than I thought it would be. I guess that's because it's a pretty peaceful place normally. There's not many people here. Actually, one of the things I want to check. Oh wow, they're really quite easy to make. It's the tender poultry. Get the tender poultry and they're very easy to make. And it's the fact that they give a 20% strength buff. That makes them very useful.
It makes it cold. The bombardment stopped working. It was boiling the other day and now it's cold. It's so weird.
We're a patrol force dispatched from the Wolf Fort. For now, we're maintaining security in Elmo Village. Unfortunately, the hot springs pump's not working. It's not a facility that directly affects daily life, though, so it's not a major concern.
Hi, Mrs. Mel. Hello. Ah, Estelle and Tita. Thanks for coming. Oh, over there, is that?
It's been a while, ma'am.
Thought I knew that face. So it is Joshua. Seems like ages since I saw you all together like this. Sorry to say the baths are out of commission right now, but please take a load off. A delicious food is still available after all.
Welcome to Maple Leaf Inn. I'm very sorry, but the bath is unusable at the moment. For all the ornaments to be out, what would be the cause, I wonder? Just thought I'd eat it for the sake of it. I came with my partner to soak out in the sauna from our mountain climbing trip, but apparently we can't go in the baths thanks to some problem with the pump. My partner is determined to have a bath somehow. Trying to insist on something in situations like this only means you yourself lose out. I'm relaxing by taking a nice slow meal of this great Eastern-style food. Mark Hedge is not horrible, so my work hasn't been affected at all. An horrible stove's nice and all, but if something like this will happen again, old tools are definitely the way to go. Which is true, actually. When your internet fails, try and play on your PlayStation 5, you can't. However, if you got a Sega Dreamcast, hook it up and off you go. Wonder if there's anything going on here in the outdoor baths. Oh my god. I don't believe it. I think it's a fishing spot. I was told the pumps are broken, so the paths are closed to the public. There's no way I'm gonna let a little thing like a broken pump keep me from my precious baths as we came this far. So I'm staying put until they open up again. Don't try to stop me. I won't budge. Due to pump failure, the hot springs are temporarily closed. Yep, so there's no way through that. I do actually see in the pool the ripples, which is a giveaway that you can actually go fishing there.
I bet I could fish here.
Yes, believe it or not, we're going to go fishing in the hot water baths. This is stupid. Surely this isn't gonna work. No, we've got something. We got an eel. Ew. Your hot baths have eels in them? Why? What possible reason could you want eels in your hot bath for? It spat out a leathery tail. Yeah. I don't want to know where you got that leathery tail, eel. Now we got a car as well, with 2 reviving balm. Do a few more, so we might get some decent items from them. Another eel, but it's a very long eel actually. 5 leathery tail. 1 more, and then 1 more. We'll do 2 more, because that'll get us down to 50 earthworms. There's another car, and that's about 2 tender whitefish. And then a small car, which got us a reviving balm. Yes, unbelievably, we went fishing in the hot springs. I really have seen it all. No one here. Oh, it's you.
Seems like no one's really bothered that all the armors aren't working. It kind of freaks me out so much the armor's not working, if you ask me. I bet Zeiss has totally lost it.
Well, sometimes being in the boonies is useful.
Ah, man. Seems like there's trouble at the hot springs again. The orbit lights aren't working either. What's going on?
Yep. I agree, Avian. Yeah, perfect reason to not get in the hot spring now. The idea of eels being in there. That's just gross. Oh, welcome. Apparently the airships have stopped, so I don't have many guests right now. You might already know that, but I have a young son. It's been a struggle raising him on my own. Anyway, we're in a bit of a fix here with no tourists coming, so please buy something. Well, you asked politely, so I'll see if there's anything that you've got that I need. Ooh, actually, you sell acerbic tomatoes. That's actually very useful. They are actually very, very useful indeed. And I need lots of olive oil. Apologies in the menu management, peeps. But there's a chance here to make a lot of food items. Because cooking is one of the key things for making special accessories. Yeah, I've only got 8 of those. I've been fishing them up from the ocean. This time I'm just going to buy them. I'm spending all my money on food ingredients. It's not normally what I do. Right, they're 200 a time, so I've got to be careful in how many of these I buy. Because I'm not massively full of money. I have enough, but not a load. If I end up around about 100,000 money at the end, that'll come in useful. So this is the annoying part of the stream, people. I do apologise for this. This is really quite... I imagine you're finding this quite tedious out there, and I do apologise. Yeah, you can't complain that we're not buying anything, can he? Right, that'll do nicely. Nearly 100,000. So I spent a lot of money on food ingredients. One of the most expensive shops you've ever seen, that, people. But it does mean that if I go to my food icons now, look at all these that I can make. I can make them all. So that's really useful. Now, I think these are actually well worth making because they do instant faint. So if I make 2 of them, means you can basically like do a massive area. It's really good. And then there's these. They're very, very good. I can only make 3 of them. So that's what I'm going to do. All because of the tender poultry, that's the reason I can't make any more. Right, let's keep talking to people in town, because I get the feeling there's more to this than we're being let on. With the several elements being stopped, the pump's not working. Our village survives on the tourism the spring brings in. If they're not fixed soon, I'm not sure how we're going to make it. Right, they're all talking about the pump, so let's go to the pump room. The door is locked. Okay, so we can't go to the pump room. Behind us, the mountain where the water source is. It's a dangerous place, so I'm standing guard. Can we get there? Because I'm not seeing anybody else around to talk to. It's not like anyone's saying, talk to me and I'll give you access to the quest. There we go.
Mrs. Mao, is there anything we can help with? Well, we've got soldiers patrolling regularly, so it's not too dangerous here. If anything, I guess I could ask if you'd make it so we can fill the baths, but... well, no point in asking that, really. But since we're here, why don't we have a look? I feel like I might be able to offer a brief solution.
Estelle.
Oh, what would that be? Well, first I'd borrow the pump shed key. Sure, that's fine, but... Tina, since we're here, why don't we check out the pump? We might come up with something. Okay, sure.
Ah, so that's your plan.
Yeah, guess there's no helping it. Let's settle then. Let's go to the pump shed.
We might as well give it a try. If we've got the chance to do it. We've got the people. We might as well do something. Earlier on, because it went to the 2 black bars, I thought that's all she had to say, but evidently I was wrong.
Yeah, it's totally stopped.
It's an old device, but it's still orbit driven. It's fixed by the orbital shutdown phenomenon, just like everything else.
Yeah, but the pump's telling me just to deliver hot water from the spring there, right? I feel like that might be something we can do.
Yeah, can't solve this one just by using a bucket. We gotta find some way to make this device work.
Oh, can we use a zero-fuel generator on the pump?
Yeah, doubtful. According to the professor, the aluminum orbit's no bigger than the ones you carry in both hands.
Yeah, guess not then.
Sita, what is it?
Yeah. So this would go like this. Tina?
Oh man, she's got that look in her eye again.
Well, unlike recent stuff, it doesn't have a very complex hardware mechanism. So all I need to do is take this thing here that connects it to that thing over here. Oh, and don't you worry, I'll put things right back the way things were after the orbital shutdown phenomenon. Yeah, this should do it. I think I might be able to actually get the pump working. What?
You're not gonna use a zero-fuel generator, are you?
No. You remember right, Joshua? The combustion engine.
Ah.
The combustion engine? You mean the one we used on the workshop devices before? Yep. Unlike the workshop equipment, the pump devices have a very complex mechanism. If we can make the combustion engine drive the parts around the orbit was working, it should work as is. I see.
I hadn't considered that.
Yeah.
So where are we gonna find this combustion engine?
I think it was starting the landing port. We should be able to find out if he has the maintenance chief. Maintenance chief Gustav at the landing port, huh? That reminds me, when we need fuel to drive the combustion engine.
Yeah, gasoline, right. Like before, we should ask down below at the central factory. So we're going old school, people. We're not only going old school in terms of the solution, we're going old school in terms of fetch quest. Go all the way back to town. Go all the way to the basement of the factory. Go all the way to the landing port. Blah, blah, blah. Annoying. But it's okay. Because we have a chance to attack, so let's do it.
Scary.
No, it wasn't, Tita. It wasn't scary, don't lie.
Piece of cake.
I mean, Estelle's not wrong. It was a piece of cake.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yeah, we also have the monster on the Trap Plains Road, apparently. The Abyss Worm. I mean, we're on the Trap Plains Road, and I don't see that monster. So we're running this out the other way. Then we're gonna have to go and find out.
Piece of cake.
Let's go this way. See if it's out on the road this way. So my party are a bit East End flug, it must be sad. Well, apart from Tita. Really? You have no idea what you just did then, mate.
That's that then. Let's move out.
So onwards we go. No, that's not the enemy, but it might as well be with the size of it. Oh, it's still alive. How dare you remain alive?
Care for a rematch? Should have done that.
Yeah, shouldn't have done that. Ah, we have the big one. We have the purple one who's quite angry. Yeah, Tita's range is getting quite ridiculous, and I'm not complaining. It's good.
We're not done yet.
I'm just trying to find where this monster's hiding, somewhere on the Trap Plains Road. It's like, where are you, Trap Plains monster? You can't hide forever. Where did you go, Trap Plains monster? You can't win, Trap Plains monster.
Scary.
Ah, there it is. Gigantic earthworm. It's gotta be it. Can't be anything else. It has to be this. Oh, wow. There are lots of them. Ah, that's annoying. I thought I made that one up that I needed to. I'm such an idiot. Wonder if this will work. I'm gonna try it. Right, they resist feint. Okay, that's fair enough. I can work around that. Got to pick 5 of them. They've all had some damage, but they're right in the middle. Screw it.
Take this! Final
Oh, nice. Load of damage done them.
finished.
Right, that's gonna kill us. That's gonna be a game over. We're not gonna survive that. Unless
I've gotta give it my all!
I'm gonna give this a try.
Okay! Wanna see what I got?
So if they're gonna spam that move, then I'm gonna have to redo this battle. And I've got an idea. It's unfortunate that's not area of effect. Yeah, I said we're all gonna fail here, we're all gonna fall. Sorry, Tia, not much I can really do about that.
Take this! Final
Yeah, this is where it all ends.
Not now.
There's too many of them. Okay. There we go.
I'm
You'll
sorry.
pay for this.
Oh, we can just retry. We can just retry. Right. Okay. This will tell me if they're resistant to all status effects. Right, they're resistant to status effects, which is a major problem. It's a huge problem. And I can't cast that in time either. Right, because this battle's impossible, I'm going to reload the entire game. I'm going to do a new loadout for that. I don't mind a challenge, but I have a problem when the challenge comes from spam moves. When it relies on spamming, that's not a challenge. I don't mind a challenge, but I have a major problem when all the challenge comes from the fact that your characters can't get turns. I find that really, really cheap. I find it a very, very cheap mechanic. I find it incredibly cheap. It's extremely boring. I get really annoyed by it. It's not entertaining. It's not interesting. It's stupid. So I've got. I mean, I won't mind what Joshua's got action 4, so his speed is ridiculously high, and he's not getting any extra moves, and that's just nonsense. I will say that Shield 4 will resist magic defense, which is useful. But as I say, I've even got time to cast arts is greatly cut, but it doesn't make any difference. Have I got anything I can equip that massively increases speed? Because there is one idea I've got. Right, okay. That's not going to work. Okay, no big deal. No big deal at all. Actually, that's a point. Before I do anything else, I've got an idea. Okay. Instead of that, how about... let's make your attacks wind-based. Let's make your moves incredibly powerful. Another thing I can do. The idea here is simple. It seems their big weakness is wind. So with that in mind, if I make everyone's attacks wind-based, and I use those items at the start of battle, we should be able to go straight to our craft arts. Nope. Not having that. No way. I'm getting more turns than that. Hang on a second. I'm going to quickly load my game. There's one final thing I need to do. I just noticed something. We'll take a couple of blows, we'll tank them.
Care for a rematch?
Thank you. Okay. Let's save it. Unfortunately, the game's forced me to be cheap because they haven't balanced this boss fight at all. They've not balanced it in terms of their amount of turns. So I'm having to be cheap as they are. I'm having to be just as cheap. So if I've got enough of these in my tank, which I'm just going to check right now. Yep, that's fine. Excellent. Okay. Make sure I've at least got Joshua and Agate at the start of battle with turn, which I don't have. So until the RNG gives me the turns I want, I'm just going to keep running away. I apologise for this, people, but the game's creators made it this way. Right, I'm going to try this without using the items. Because they got critical damage.
Take this! Final free!
I'm going to lose Tita, I think. Oh, no, Tita might survive, so she might be alright.
I gotta give it my all! Okay! We're good to go!
That one's got slightly lower health.
Wanna see what I got? Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Too slow! Ha! Hopeful wheel of time!
I needed that to finish one of them, I really did.
Take this! Final free!
They really have made this battle almost impossible. They've made it extremely unbalanced. This is one of the least balanced challenges I've ever seen in my life. This is so unbalanced. It's not got any balancing at all. It really is not balanced. It's got absolutely no balance whatsoever. It really doesn't. It's so unbalanced. Right, I'm going to try the other strategy I've got, see if I can make it work. Most I can get is these 5, I think.
Take this! Final
Still not going to be enough. Unless Joshua absolutely rinses them. No. Once again, RNG is completely busted against the player. Reload. There we go, thank you. This is one of the worst designed fights I've ever seen. This is completely unbalanced. It's not been designed well at all. It is so badly balanced. Absolutely unacceptable. It is so badly balanced. It is really, really poor. I'm extremely unimpressed by this. It is incredibly badly balanced. Why can't I install 2 types of quartz? Oh, it's attack 5, that's why. That answers that one. Okay. Do I have anything else that raises strength? I won't mind, but his strength's 976. It's not like the strength is low either. Right, I'm half tempted to see if this... I can't see this working, but I'm going to try it. I can't see Death Blow working. I simply can't see it. It might be worth putting Impede 3 in there to try and impede the moves. We might as well just try something different. I can't see Death Blow working. I really can't.
We're good to go.
Right, so that was the Death Blow move resisted. I'm sure of it. I'm sure that was the Death Blow move resisted. Yeah, Impedes made no difference either. You're hearing the sound of me Alt F4ing a lot at the moment, people. Because this is easily the most broken fight I've seen in ages. The only other option after this is an option I don't like doing. It's an option I hate doing, actually. And that option is the die on purpose. And I hate doing it because you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to deliberately fail a challenge in order to succeed. I won't mind, but I say I've got action 4, the highest action you can get. Cast, which is designed to cut moves down. And I've got a really high speed stat as well. Like, the speed stat is really high. So, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why I'm not getting the turns. Answer, because the game is broken. I won't mind. But my party are also on the back row. So they should be actually free from movement at some point. They should be able to get there, but I'm not seeing it. No. It's only one turn. Not having that. I'm not having the RNG go against me. I'm not having it. Right, okay. Yeah, they're no use. They're no use at all. But for now... You see the enhanced attack is working. See, by the time I've done it, it's not going to make any difference. That's the problem. And none of these make any difference. It seems to resist all status effects as well. And I won't mind, but if they're going to get that many turns, you should be able to counteract them with status effects as well. But it seems that you don't even have the option to do that, and it's really, really boring. It's a poor design for a fight, in my opinion. It's a poor design when you rely on that kind of, like, factor. The only other option I've got here, after this, which again is another thing I can do, is go out and grind Tita's craft points up. That's the only other option I've got. Right, that might be potentially the difference maker. So we're going to try it one more time. I've got an idea. So there's a lot of Alt F4 going on tonight, people. A lot of Alt F4. Because I'm not losing. I'm not doing it where I have to lose on purpose. I'm refusing to do that. I find that kind of approach really trite and contrived. I'd rather actually win it by actually, you know, doing something different. Right, what does that put her at now? Not far off. Yeah, she's only 25 short, so I'm going to grind hers up to 200. Yeah. Fine, run. I don't care.
Piece of cake.
That's fine, that's not a problem. Take advantage of these random encounters while we can. And grind up those craft points. Go over there for now, it's fine. Perfect. I need to do this a few more times, people.
Care for a rematch?
I have an analysis on how to do it. Because, I mean, the retry mode does at least lower the difficulty. Found a softening balm. You've already eluded this chest. You might have forgotten, but don't think you can just come waltzing back and apologise. Yeah, well, that's the thing, game. I don't apologise. Nice. Yeah, about another 3 fights of this, people, and then my plan is very simple. Absolutely hammer them with as many area of effect craft moves as possible. That's the plan. And it's a basic plan, but it's one that'll work. You just move over there. You've already got yours maxed. You don't need the craft points. Yeah, sorry about this, people. Unfortunately, this mission to complete it is going to require either ridiculously high levels in order to tank the damage, or some ingenuity, and I've got my idea here. I'll be interested to see if there's any threads online of people raging at this particular mission. I imagine there's quite a few. This is the thing. It's like, again, it's all about positional of your characters. Sometimes they don't really give you the options you need to do it, and I find that very annoying. Because it's a really cool idea, you know, the idea of having your party spread out and really planning where you place them. It's a fantastic strategy. It's really good. But battles like that are just badly thought out, in my opinion. That could have been balanced much better.
We did it!
Like 5 of those earthworms would have been enough, I think. To have as many as they are is completely needless. It's borderline DPS check, and I find them completely stupid in one-player games. It's a one-player game. I don't need to have my my party's DPS looked at, you idiots. I don't need that. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to go through that. Now this is my plan. See if this plan works. I'm not sure it will actually. I think I've mistaken one crucial part of it. Well, I guess we're going to find out now.
Take this!
If this doesn't work, I'm going to reload. I'm going to reload. We'll see. Actually, depends how many of them survive.
I've got to give it my all! Okay!
Which does about 2,000 damage from Mamrat.
Wanna see what I got?
This is more a case of making sure we get one of them off the battlefield. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think essentially there is one strategy I'm missing. If I'm right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. They're going to spam that move and finish you off. Basically, there's too many enemies using that move and it does too much damage. So, the only way to do it is to literally S-craft them so they don't get a single turn in. And I find that really, really annoying. But luckily, I have an idea. It's going to rely, again, on having the right party moves at the start. Right, I can work it with these, I think. It's about doing as much damage as possible. And because you need to be able to get straight in with it,
Finished.
that was with strength up. It did barely any more damage, even though strength was up. That's nonsense. Strength was up. That should have done a lot more damage than it did. I'm not happy about that. That should have done a hell of a lot more damage.
Take this! Final break!
I've got to give it my all! Okay!
Here we go one more time. Now if I can get rid of one more. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. I don't believe it. I'm not going to be able to get rid of them. So I think we're still going to lose even with this, believe it or not. I think even with that strategy, we're not going to get through it.
Wanna see what I got? Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Too slow. Ha! Hope for wheel of time.
Yeah, it's still not going to be enough. If I'm right, there's only one way this might work. And it depends on, yeah, we're not gonna get what we need. And you see how they're getting like 4 turns. It's stupid. They shouldn't be getting the turns they're doing. Okay, we're reloading it again. I'm determined to do this without the cheese exploit of letting the difficulty get lowered. I'm determined to do it without doing it. Because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to make the difficulty lower in order to be able to beat it. I should not have to do that. I find that very, very silly. Anything to raise strength. Right, that raises strength a little higher. Yeah, that's the one he's already got. And then for Agate, that's got strength +5, whereas there is one down here, which is a bit higher. So that might be useful. I'm going to try and get the same ability to cast those items. Right, tell you what. In order to build some craft points, you just attack them for now. Because my idea is to take advantage here. I've got a potential strategy. It's going to require tactics. So if Joshua uses that move now, and then Agate follows suit, I then select Joshua's S-Craft, and he gets the critical damage. This could make all the difference. Again, having to manipulate RNG. Not really something I should have to do. 6,000 damage. Very nice. Get right in the heart of those.
Take this! Final break!
Brilliant. And this gets them all.
I gotta give it my all. Okay.
This is easily one of the most bullshit fights I've seen in a while. I need to get rid of at least one more. 2,500, 2,200. Well, let's play safe. Ah, that's the one that gets healing back. If I get rid of you,
Wanna see what I got?
it means that anyone who survives this should get the healing.
Too slow. Hope for wheel of time.
This is our best chance. This is our best chance, but it's not guaranteed because, as I've just noticed, one of them once again is getting an extra turn. They're still getting all the extra turns. This is absolute bullshit. This battle's impossible. Right, which one is the next attacker? You. What you do? Why don't you attack him? Oh, no, you don't. I'm not having that. Absolutely no way I was having that. That'll put her behind the move, so I don't want that. Still alive, but we should be able to tank this. With any luck. No, that's fine. We can tank it. It's okay. That's fine. We can manage that. Not a problem.
That's
Done.
that then. Let's move out.
Not the most, not the experience we deserve for that. Really not. The only advantage for that was that it gave us access to poison too. That was literally the only advantage. That was completely nonsense. But hey, we made it through. And luckily Estelle has absolutely loads of EP available. So we can now heal. Now we'll save our game. That was extremely tedious. It's a very poor balancing to that. There was too many of the enemy, and their speed made absolutely no sense. Their speed should not have been that high. Why it was, I don't know. Really? Are you an idiot? Oh well. He's run away anyway. Never mind.
Okay.
It's okay. It's all good. We made it. And I did that without looking up any guides as well. I did that fight legit, so I'm proud of that one. In fact, I'm very proud of it. That reminds me, actually, I better change the equipment back.
Piece of cake.
That was the one that he had, whereas you had the... You had the other gladiator. Yeah, the other gladiator headband was one, and then the other one was... I think it was that one, the Vraja. Yeah, it was, that's right. You've not changed yours. And you've not changed yours either. Good. Okay. So knowing that the enemy was extra damage courtesy of wind helped there. Because we were able to essentially use those moves at the same time. And that got us extra damage. And of course the big victory was just the S-Crafts. You literally have to have everyone's S-Crafts.
Should have done that.
I mean, the satellite beam was incredible area of effect, as was True Black Fang. But it was still much more tedious than it needed to be. However, we made it through. So, we will report to the guild go to the basement, ask after the fuel, and ask after the rocket engine, so we can then hopefully fix the baths. And that might be where we begin our wind down for the rest of the night. Because actually, I've not been in Tita's house, actually. I wonder if there's a scene in here at all. Nope, nothing here. Ah, hello. Whoa, who is it?
Huh? Wayne?
Oh, it's you, Tita. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump like that. I've been checking orbits all over town. Looks like this machine's down too.
Yeah, looks like it.
Anyway, I'll be fiddling around here for a bit. I'll finish up as quick as I can.
Okay, understood.
Yep, so there's nothing else here. So we did find somebody, but it wasn't who I expected it to be. No matter, it's okay. So let's go and report into the guild. No, that's not where I wanted to go. That's not the guild house. I tried to do it off mic, people, but I don't know if I got it, so I do apologise if you heard it. Yay, 6,500 Mira and 5 BP.
Good work. It seems that you successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come report them to me.
Right, up we go. And we'll go and talk in the basement to the delivery people, see if they've got any gasoline.
Ready?
Oh, hey guys. Need something?
Yeah, actually.
Estelle asked Rudy if and gasoline to repair the pump facility. Ah, that does sound rough. I go to Almost Hot Springs a lot, so I'd love to help out, but... Oh, you got bad timing. We don't have anything in stock right now.
Ow. Well, it's the same problem.
Is there someone there?
Ah, G. Murdoch.
Caesar, and everyone else, too. I thought I heard voices from down here and wonder what could be going on. Did another case come up? I see, so that's it. I do remember ordering some gasoline from the Republic about a month ago.
Really?
1 month? That's a lot of time for a delivery. It should be here by now, right? But sir, I haven't received anything like that. No, wait. I think when I ordered it, I said there was no rush, so it was going to be delivered by sea, if I remember correctly.
Sea delivery, huh? That means it's sitting on a regular ship, not an airship.
Yes, exactly. In which case it was probably delivered quite recently. Stands to reason it's probably stored somewhere in Rouen right now. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks to the overshipbound phenomenon, distribution has been paralyzed after all.
Yeah, so we can get something out of the harbor in Rouen.
Yes, that does seem your best chance. One moment. Factory Chief Murdoch wrote a short letter on the spot and signed it. Give that letter of introduction to the harbour master of the Rouen port. I've asked him to give you the gasoline if they have any in.
Thanks, Chief. Hey, thank you.
Sorry for all the trouble. Not at all. I may not go as much as the professor, but a visit to Hot Springs plenty nonetheless. As someone in charge of the Zeiss region, it's the least I can do. Alright, I need to go back to work. I've got a mountain of paperwork to get through.
I see. Don't punch yourself too hard, okay?
If you try to fix the pump, maybe I'll take a little time off and go to the Hot Springs. Well then, if you'll excuse me. This chapter really is the definition of fetch quests. Oh my god. There are so many fetch quests involved now, it's getting absurd. Right, so, back into the tunnels and back onto Rouen. Oh, what a pain in the... the gladiator headband, you can replace that. As for you, Estelle, instead of the Grail locket, you have the night goggles as well. So at least two of us can attack. Really? You want to surprise attack us? You're brave, but very foolish.
Care for a rematch?
I'm trying to remember which way I came. Right, that was the way I came. Okay. So we're going west. Yeah, this visibility is a real problem. It's causing real issues.
Care for a rematch?
I can understand people trying to get mods in for this. Ah, it's first seal of the thought then, people.
Care for a rematch?
Nice. Keep it coming.
Care for a rematch?
I still find it weird that we've got this like Parisian style music while in a deep cave. It just doesn't make sense. Nice, okay.
Piece of cake.
I'm only hoping that the engine is also not in Rouen. Knowing my luck, I'll get all the way there and I'll have to go back to Rouen again, but we'll find out in a moment. If that happens, then we're just going to have to leave it until next time. It's no big deal. Even with strength up, they still did no damage. Just shows how the enemies here
We're good to go.
they're more annoying than anything else now because they're just getting in the way. Now, of course, I could just equip a piece of Sepith that gets rid of fights altogether. And that'd save me a lot of time. And to be honest, I should do that. One down. Oh no. Anyway.
We're good to go.
Yes, good to go we are. That's the one that can take time. Or maybe not. Ah, I could put it on here though. Take his EP down. But with this now, we should be able to run around without being attacked, I believe. And that would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? It'd speed the game right up. Although I must admit, the free craft points are helpful. So we made it back to Ruan. This will massively speed up the overworld. The enemies here give almost no experience, so what's the point? Yes, now we're motoring along, people. Now I'm thinking with my brain. I'm actually engaged my brain because I think I was too focused on my loadout, you know, keeping my loadout consistent. And that's important. It's massively important. But at the same time, you've got to think loadout versus time taken. Now I need to find the Harbour Master, who's likely to be...
Pardon us.
Can I help you? Yeah, do you have a moment? Estelle explained the situation and showed Portos the letter from the factory chief. It's true I'm responsible for the harbour block, but you better have asking Harg about this.
Harg?
Yeah, he's responsible for freight handling our harbour at the moment. He should be on the other side of this embankment.
Alright, he's not too far then.
Let's get chat to him. Thanks for your assistance. Be careful, don't run off and fall into the sea.
Moment.
What is it? Estelle explained the situation and showed Harg the letter from the factory chief. Gasoline? Yeah, we got some. I was about to send it to Zeiss when all this happened, so we're securing it in the warehouse.
Great!
Can we take it from there then? I don't mind, but there's a lot of it, you know. I really don't think you could carry all of it.
Yeah, good point. For now, let's just carry whatever we can take.
Is this enough?
Yeah, should be enough to keep them for a while. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem, Hall.
Well, if you need anything else, come by again. Well, hopefully this whole mess will be sorted before that, though.
Yeah, seriously.
Sorry for the trouble.
Okay, that's the gasoline shuts off. Now we need the engine, but...
As I recall, Gustav was in charge of that. Let's go to Zeiss landing port.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and he was hiding here. Thanks to ultra-wide, we could see him. Right, okay, this time we're going to do the Chaldea tunnel again. And hopefully we'll be able to breeze right through. Thanks to this new Orbment cloak, which is making all the difference. Yeah, that was a lot faster, thanks to Cloak. Yeah, Cloak go boo. We might as well be walking for an empty castle here at the moment, people. Oh, look at that. We actually ran through them. And they didn't count as a battle. You can't even surprise attack them. There are literally no encounters. This is great. And there's no shame in doing whatever it takes to win, by the way. It's like playing Final Fantasy IX on the PlayStation 4 and engaging 9999 damage mode. I mean, I can't think of a reason why you'd need to do that, but if you do, the option's there. And if it makes a very frustrating boss encounter or side encounter manageable, then do it. It's called quality of life. I didn't have that option on this game, unfortunately, so I had to get very creative in order to win that fight. But hey, it's in the rearview mirror. We managed to do it, so it could and should not be a problem anymore. Oh yeah, this has made all the difference. Right, equipment time, one more. So you can have the Grail locket in place of that. And in place of the night goggles, you can have, I think it was the one that wasn't that one, it was another one. Yeah, one that increased defense and something else, I think. Yeah. Yeah, defense and something else buffed. As well as giving him access to defense moves. Well, I'm not sure which ones it was. That was it, yep. A motivating headband he had. So over to the landing port we go. And we will find the engineer who has everything else. Let's talk to you, actually. You could be funny. When the album shutdown phenomenon started, man, it was horrible. I think you could paint a picture of that moment and put it in the dictionary on the panic. Well, guess I can't talk. I was freaking out, same as everyone else. And you can see the crafts are stuck in there. And I bet you that's where the engine is. I bet you. Ah, hey, if it isn't the gang.
Hi, Gustav. It's been a while.
I hope you're doing well. Ah, it's Joshua. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Well, what happened? Anyway, it seems like things are pretty tough here now, huh?
It seems like there's some kind of trouble.
Yeah, when the shutdown first hit, yeah, it was real rough. Well, the city's finally calmed down now. Let's see. For now, at least, it seems things are in hand. Yeah, somehow. Putting that aside, I'm guessing you need something. Yeah, actually, Estelle explained the situation to the maintenance crew, Chief Gustav, and asked to lend them the combustion engine. I see. Good eye, yeah. It's not a machine good for much sick power and simple stuff, so I wouldn't mind just giving it to you, but... Is there some kind of problem? Well, you see, you got bad timing is all. We just lent it out to the Royal Army again. We brought it when we went to sweat the RCL's engine.
Oh.
Is something to be at Leiston Fortress?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Sir, if you want to have it, do you mind asking them? It's kind of hard to make a call in this situation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, we'll make contact with Leiston Fortress on our side. Oh, good lord. This is the epitome of fetch quest. Now there's Letten, but it's not that one. It's the Leiston Fortress. Right, so we need to head out the opposite direction and then turn up. Oh boy. We need to go east then. Okay, fine. Let's do it. What a mess.
Huh? What's wrong?
Well, the vehicle was escorting broke down. I'm a bit lost what to do. Oh no. Estelle's pissed off at him. Look at that face.
And all the places break down. He just has to be in the middle.
It's definitely gonna block the road like this.
Yeah.
You think so too, huh? It'll be a pain, but I guess I gotta get to the side of the road. I don't think the trick would just stop here. Oh, but we can't help him. I thought that would have been another secret mission. Move the truck. Apparently not. Well, now that we've got random encounters off, we will find the way to the Lyston Fortress. Go here. Talk to this person. Go here. Talk to this one. Just give me what I need and let me go. Come on. This has almost got the nya all over it because I'm gonna just run past them. You lot, your braces, right? Lyston Fortress is currently under emergency alert. Unless your business is critical, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Excuse me? Is General Bright in the fortress?
Of course General Bright is here, but as a result of everything not working, the army's in chaos. The General's been working without rest, sending orders out to all regions via courier, rebuilding the chain of command. Even if you are braces, I'm afraid I can't let you see him.
Okay.
Could you potentially make an exception this once? It's actually General Bright's daughter. Wait, really? You're Mrs. Estelle Bright? I'd heard she was in the guild, but... Hells, and of course you could come in. I'll show you right to the General's...
No, it's okay, really. I don't want to get in the way of his job. He's that busy.
Estelle.
Yeah, they buzzing the old man a little is okay, don't you?
Dad is his way. I have mine. I showed Dad doing well in his job with my easier, and I think if I do the same, his job will get easy too. So it's not just knowing he's okay.
Estelle!
I see. Yeah, fair enough. Where are we going then? Please give our best to the General and let him know if we stop by if you get the chance. Of course, I'll do what I can. I'll see if I can catch him during mess or something.
Thanks again.
Okay. So what are we doing now then? We've got everything we need. Let's bring... Do we have the engine? No one told us we got the engine, did we? Yeah, so where's the engine? Ah. Let's not explain this situation and asked about the combustion engine. I'm not familiar with the device in question, but I can tell it must be something important. Wait here a moment, I'll go ask. Alright, I asked the quartermaster and there's a problem. It seems this combustion engine is not currently in the fortress walls.
But that can't be right. Guess that said...
Wait a moment, miss. I said it isn't in the fortress walls. We loaded onto the patrol ship a short while ago for a shipment back to the central factory. Unfortunately, all this happened not long after takeoff. The ship made an emergency landing somewhere on the trap planes as a result.
Oh crap!
Yeah, time to go rescue an engineer and a crew, but it sounds like.
Yeah, somebody inside the guards on the patrol ship about it.
I know it's a pain, but that's the size of it. As I said, we think the ship landed somewhere on the trap planes. Good luck. Oh, for God's sake. How many things would you like to fetch? Yes. Luckily, I've got the no combat armament equipped, so I'll be able to scour the planes without any problems. And now taking out that boss as well. The reward for this had better be worth it. This had better give a bloody good reward. I'll be very, very unhappy if I get something lame for this. You receive 3 herb sandwiches, for example, you know what I mean? I would be very, 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 very unhappy with that. After going to all this bloody trouble. Still, this is the, if you're playing a Trials game, you got to get used to finding things and going hunting. So it's somewhere on the trap plains. Is that where we are now? No, we're on the Ritter roadway. We're going the opposite direction. Right, back to town we go, and we need to go off the other way. Can't just peeps, I really was thirsty though. Right, time to scour the trap plains to see what we can find. How nice it is to run around here and not have to worry about getting into fights. You can just go looking. No, Estelle, we're not going fishing. Okay, nothing there. Right, if they're not on this side of the trap plains, they might be further up. There was a fork in the road, so they might not be on this side. They might be further up the other way. So, yeah, you see, you got the way to the wolf forest, the wolf fort route. So I'd like to finish this quest tonight if I can. It'd be a nice way to wrap things up for some time off. Because I'm going to try and finish this game when I'm back from Sunicom, because we're in the final throes of it, I think. So I'd like us to be in a... Ah, here we go. That's got to be done. Gotta be. Say, who are you lot?
We're from the Breaching Guild, sir.
Estelle's team explained the situation and asked about the combustion engine. I see, I totally forgot about it in the chaos. Yes, we had the engine lock on. Hold. Reno, give me a hand. Yes, sir. Sorry to keep you waiting.
We've got it.
Sorry to trouble you. Not at all. I'm sorry we bothered picking it up if things were going to end up like this. Still, all this to help get a hot spring working in a situation like this. Races seem to have different priorities than we do. Forgive us. We know things are difficult right now. No, please don't misunderstand me. I wasn't being sarcastic. For a soldier, being unable to use your orbital weaponry is nerve-wracking. We're all struggling to figure out some other way to fight off our enemies. Meanwhile, you guys are moving around with all the confidence in the world. We could learn a thing or two from you.
We just do what we think is right, that's all.
Yeah, we're sort of wondering how holding our butts right now too, to be honest. Thinking all that any of us could do is just try and not trip over the answer.
Well, true enough. At times like this, it's only right that we should be going the extra argy to keep the people at ease. Good luck restoring the hot springs, racers.
Thank you.
You bet. Leave it to us. No, we got everything. Should we go back to Elmo and work on the pump?
Yeah, I'm totally ready to work on it.
Right, okay. In which case then, we need to head back this way and back around on ourselves. Right, here we go, people. We might be able to spike this. With any luck. Haha. Let's find out. So, back to the pump house, because we've got the pieces to fix the machine.
Okay, I got the materials. Time to upgrade the pump.
Yeah. Still though, are you sure you don't need help?
Well, I prepared a diagram for the upgrades. So would you like to separate the parts like it says?
Sure.
Yeah, that seems something like even we can do.
Fine, guess I'll help. Alright. Yep, it's finished.
All right.
Good work, Tita. Yeah, same as always. You sure are good with this stuff.
We don't know if it'll work or not yet. Let's test it right now.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like the rotor and the pump started moving.
Goodness, I didn't think you'd actually get the pump working. I can hardly believe it. Now we can let people go to the baths as much as they please. I'm glad we can help. Well, it's about 90% thanks to Tina, though.
That's not true at all. I can only upgrade it because you went out and found what we needed, Estelle.
Still, this time we really did end up going over.
This all was shutdown phenomenon is seriously slowing us down.
Very true. Technology ceasing to function deals severe damage to society building it. At this rate, the situation is only going to get worse.
Just you, huh?
Well, no need to be pessimistic. Even with the arm stopped, we managed to get the pump working. People can do anything if they put their minds to it, don't you think?
Estelle.
Nicely said. Anyway, it's a job well done. You should go and take the first bath for yourself and relax from your journey. Oh, I know. Here's a special medicinal tea handed down by my family. You should drink it when you get out of the bath. It'll fix you right up.
We got Nirvana tea. We got some Nirvana tea. Okay. Estelle's group took a bath and dined on a feast of Eastern dishes and left the maple leaf behind them. Yay! We managed it. We succeeded. So these items, these Nirvana tea, what did they exactly do? Okay. 100% HP recovery and all status ailments. Alright, okay. 4 of those, that is actually a very worthy reward. We had to go through some major bullshit and backtracking to get them, but that was worth it. The Nirvana tea recipe is going to be incredibly helpful. Fully restores health and cures status ailments. Very good emergency healing, especially during boss fights. That's where they're going to come in major handy. What we're going to do now is we're going to go back to Zeiss because we're going to report this quest to get it spiked. Because I want this off my book.
I received word from the factory chief. It sounds like you're rather busy. Did something come up? Right. We should make a report.
Yeah, so actually, Estelle explained the details of the pump repair at Elmo.
Ah, I see. Sounds like you've really been taking Bracelet to heart. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a small thing to worry about in an emergency like this, but I can't stand people in trouble.
Well, that's the whole reason I'm having a bracer. I think it was the right call.
The second principle of the Bracer Guild Code is prioritizing civilian safety. Your line of thinking, therefore, was correct. You can keep your head high when you say what you've accomplished. Thanks! I feel a bit more confident hearing that from you, Kilika.
That ends our report.
Well then, I'll have your work assessed immediately. When you're ready to be paid, give me your report again in full. So I just gotta report again and get paid? Yes, please.
We'll do that right now. Yep, the hot spring restoration. 10,000 Mira and 8 bracer points. We needed that.
Good work. It seems that you successfully accomplished your goals. If you complete any missions, come reporting to me.
And there they are, they're completely spiked. And with that, that's a perfect place for us to look at wrapping up for tonight. We've managed to take care of the distribution to Zeiss and to Rowan and to Bose. On the next stream, we're going home. We're going the long way back to Roland. And that will then put us in a position to find out what is going on here. We have one more mission immediately to find, which is the new Ansel Path Monster. And then we're also likely to see if there's anything else in Roland for us to do other than that. So as I said earlier in the stream, I'm now going to be off the air pretty much, apart from on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm doing a one-off stream with my friend Nerdy Hound, where we will be playing Sonic Heroes. We're playing a very different game. That's something I'm really looking forward to. Tomorrow night, over on his YouTube channel, you can catch Chris JT 1995. He'll be playing through Watch Dogs. And on Saturday, right here on twitch.tv, Chris JT 1985, he'll be carrying on his playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. Over on YouTube, do check out Queen3210, who has got playthroughs going on for Dishonored 2, Yakuza Kiwami, Persona 3 Reload, and the one which I guessed in, the playthrough of Road 96. So, until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And those last 2 quests were pure bullshit.